I have no issue placing values on human beings. Whether that is monetary value, social value, and any other kind of value, everybody has done something in their life that at some point I'm willing to put a decisive number on to judge them.
What do you think creates value?
Now, let me just say this, folks. Welcome to the Morning Session Podcast, brought to you by the Morning Session Studio. You are in right now the wonderful and fantabulous studio where we record. We have lights, we have camera, and action. Today we're back again with our boy T the Slee, and we have your host, me, Orion_New Star.
Yeah.
And today we have a special question for our boy Titus, because this boy has been saying some troubling shit lately.
What? Like what? What?
Let me ask you this first before we get to the main topic at hand. Are you willing to place monetary value on somebody's life?
What you mean?
Place monetary value on somebody's life.
Like, can I place a monetary
Are you
value on
willing
the
to
life
do
of
it?
you? Am I willing to do
Obviously, you can.
it? In what situation?
Listen.
Like, what's the setup of this?
Let me set it up for you. The whole conversation.
Okay.
You can, because we know in this world, if you pay certain people an exact sum amount of money in cash,
to kill somebody?
they can off somebody for you.
Oh.
Now the question is, are you willing to put a certain amount of money on somebody's head?
Oh, okay. So would I be an assassin?
No. I'm just asking, would you be willing to put a certain amount of a monetary or a physical attribute of value on somebody's life?
Okay, so if I had to
Or
label somebody like with like money,
value, anything you could choose.
Okay, I mean, like, so is it like a okay?
Are you against it?
Is it like a like say I had like a big pot of money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I could only choose like these amount of people to like, be like on Earth or something.
Let's say I give you X amount of points, and I'm like, you can give everybody on Earth can at least get 1 point.
Okay. Yeah.
For being on Earth.
Okay.
And then the rest of the points you get to distribute as you see, from people who are valuable to people who are not valuable. Would you be willing to take on that task? Or would you be like, oh my God, that is inhumane, you shouldn't be doing that?
Yeah, I just would give everybody 1 point.
What about the rest?
The rest of the points?
Yeah.
Okay, if I don't use the rest of the points, then everybody dies.
Everybody would be equal, would be technically equal at that point. In that case, you didn't really want to put a monetary value in everybody's head.
I mean, okay, it depends on the situation. Okay, so say like,
let's
say that's a president of a country.
No, okay, let's just say after you distribute the points, I have a cutoff line, and everybody below that cutoff line will die.
Oh, we did this question before. Yeah.
We haven't. I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Not on this podcast, at least.
Oh yeah. Okay. So,
would you be willing to do that? Or be like, come on, man, that's kind of inhumane. You shouldn't do that. Like,
wow.
what would your answer be to that?
Okay, so like, I don't know the cutoff line, and I have these like, I have like 1 million points, and everyone gets 1 point.
You have X amount of points.
Yeah.
And everybody can at least get 1 point. Okay,
but I have to. If they don't go over the cutoff line, then they die. Oh, damn. I mean, so what would I use to determine their value?
Up to you.
What would I use to determine their value? Okay, so I'd be like,
because like you could choose different value for everybody.
The younger people, okay, older people, automatically on like.
So you're saying you would be willing to do it though then?
Would I be? I don't know, no choice, eh?
No. You could. You could just give everybody 1 point and be done with it.
But then everybody just dies. I'm okay. Yeah, I just kill everybody. Yeah, I might just end up killing everybody anyway, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just might end up. So I just gonna kill everybody. So it's a good time. Yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put old people at the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
They ain't getting no points, except for my people, my parents and stuff. But everyone else, because you gotta inject some nepotism inside the wife. If there's gonna be I get to choose who lives and dies. So yeah, my mommy, my daddy, Grammy, etc. Staying alive. Okay, and then.
Yeah, I'm saying let's put some nepotism in there.
And then, everyone who, like, super young, like babies and stuff, yeah, they gone too.
Okay.
I put no value on them. Because they don't do nothing.
Okay.
So, going. Like, actually, no. Everyone from, like, Not I keep in the babies. The babies are the most valuable thing because they can be molded into something. So right, so they have infinite value at that point, right?
Mhm.
So the babies infinite value. Old people not that much value, right? So boom. So the cutoff like 2 years old or not even 2 years old actually. I have 1 year old, right? So everyone like above one instantly less valuable than everyone below one. Okay, and then old people are less valuable than everything. So say like 70 plus, yeah, less valuable than the people like significantly less valuable than people like
So
in between
what you're
yeah.
saying is you're willing to put a monetary value on people's life
I mean,
and actions
okay, in the second scenario where I don't just kill everybody, yeah, where I don't just give everybody one, right? In the second scenario, if I had to do it, then yeah, I my first thing would be ish, right, and then I'd like work out, like how much knowledge.
So what you're saying is, based on people's action in this world, they have they have different worth. Whether that is monetary worth, physical worth, because they're strong and shit, and all different kind of worth.
No worth, but like
or points. Let's just say points to make it point.
I mean, like worth is like
let's say point. Let's say points. Let's say points. Let's take the word,
like points.
Let's take the word worth out. Let's just say points. You get different points depending on the category which you decided to do more in your life.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What do I do afterwards? Like, what's like after this? Does like am I like the king or whatever, and then I get to like do something else, or is this just like
you give yourself points, you give everybody else's points? And then afterward, the world keep going, and I get to choose what I do afterwards.
Okay. Oh, so the world just keeps going. Like I don't have no control after that.
No, you got no control after that. The only thing you get to do is choose points.
So a lot of people just gonna die. A lot of people just gonna die.
If I look at the guy, I'm like, yo, man, this nigga thought you had no value. He didn't even give you a single point, man. Gone.
I mean,
I could just go. I just could start going like that.
I mean, so everyone knows. Everyone knows that like who their point values.
Everybody will know what point they get after they get the points. They won't know who give them the points.
Okay, yes, I just kill everybody. Yeah, so there's no second option. I just kill everybody because
listen,
why?
What I'm trying to get at is you are willing to put points on people's action based on their age and certain kind of criterias, right?
I mean, if I had to, but like I'm not willing to do that as like a primary option. Are you? Are you?
We already do it already. That point is called money.
I mean, money isn't really the. I mean, we do it like as a society.
Yeah, we literally do. It's called money.
We do. But
the more money you have, the more worth supposedly you have.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. That is how it is. The lack of money 100% agree with you. Yeah,
exactly. And lack of money signifies lack of worth.
Yeah.
And now let me ask you this then, because I started this because I wanted to ask you the specific question.
Yeah.
Do you believe those without money are evil, or have done something wrong in their life?
Those with a lot of money are evil, not necessarily.
Because I believe you earlier you said something on the following section where you said if you ever was thinking that amount of money, you probably did something wrong.
Oh, if I was ever in a situation where I'm going into a building and I have $100 million offer, then I'm probably a bad person. Yeah, or the people are probably bad. Yeah, of course, obviously.
Why?
What am I doing for $100 million?
Why is the very why is the very idea of you or somebody having that amount of money make them evil?
No,
to an extent.
Because there's a certain amount. Okay, what we need to talk about, like what creates value?
Value different for everybody.
No, like what creates value in the world, like generally?
Usually ease of life.
Okay.
Or solving problems is the better answer.
Okay, I'm about to be a commie right now.
solving problems. If you solve an issue for somebody, they're willing to pay you something.
Okay, so this is what I think creates value, and I'm about to be a commie right now. My bad. But labor definitely creates value.
What?
Labor.
Labels?
Like labor. Like human labor definitely creates value.
So you're saying human labor creates value?
Yeah, like humans.
Okay, does machine labor create value?
Humans created the machine labor. Machines on their own, like that's called fixed capital, right? Fixed capital does not on its own create value. You need humans to like fix the machine to build the machine, and that's an extension of like the value humans created.
Oh, so you say labor creates value. Yeah. Okay, so what about if I solve a math problem for you?
Yeah.
And you needed to get a grade, and that grade is the only way you can get a certificate.
That's human labor. Yeah, like you.
That's not physical labor.
I'm not talking about physical labor.
Oh, so
the mental labor is
okay. So labor in general, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or any kind of labor.
Like labor is like, what is labor? Labor is like when a human does an action to like exploit natural elements or like something that's like unassembled or like to solve some problem.
What if I went around? What if I was a handsome ass bastard, and I just went around selling my hugs for $1, and I got 1 million hugs, and I got $1 million at the end of the day? Did I do something evil?
That don't happen. I don't think you could sell 1 million hugs. What?
I'm just saying, theoretically speaking.
I mean,
I went around hugging people for $1.
I mean, but that's not a realistic scenario. That's not a realistic scenario. Of course, you wouldn't be evil if you're just hugging people and you get like $100 million, right? Like I think that's different.
So what you're saying is there is a situation where somebody can be worth or have that amount of money and not be evil.
Yeah, that's why I used the word probably. There's always nuance in everything.
Okay.
There's
why
always
do you think probably then? Why can't you just say they're neutral, they're not evil? Why can't you give everybody the same? Why can't you give them the same benefit that you would give somebody that you walk past the street where you would say they're probably not evil?
Because the theoretical situation that you're setting up and the realistic scenarios of like the real world.
Mm-hmm.
The realistic scenarios tell me that okay. When you're getting that amount of money, like $100 million, I walk into a building, whatever, right? In real life, that's usually a bad thing. Like when you like look it up, right?
Why is it a bad thing? Why is it usually a bad thing?
Because the people who have $100 million to give you, right?
Usually, all the people receiving the $1 million, $1,000.
Yeah. So like Goldman Sachs, for example, right, was given like somebody else money. Goldman Sachs is not a good company, right? Goldman Sachs significantly influenced the U.S. government, with their various lobbyists. They significantly, because they're like a bank.
They're watching out for their own interests. You could say that.
Yeah, people do act in their own interests.
Why is that evil to act in one's interests?
I'm not saying it's evil.
Do you call the lion evil for bad things? Do you call the lion evil for eating the gazelle?
Okay, let's use definitions. When I mean bad for most people. Like in a utilitarian way, right?
Yeah, eating the zebra is bad for the zebra.
No.
Doesn't make it evil.
If say like, because it's all relative, right? So say like you outside and you like spray like mosquito spray, right, to kill all the mosquitoes, like was be outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's evil for the mosquitoes, but that's good for the human beings, right?
No, that's good for me.
Yeah, exactly. That is good for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's evil for the mosquitoes, but that's good for the human beings. Yeah, exactly. So
why is it evil for a company to do the same thing?
It's evil because it hurts most of the people, right? So say like Goldman Sachs goes around.
Most of the mosquitoes.
People aren't mosquitoes. People, okay, I'm talking from the perspective of the mass of people, right? So if Goldman Sachs goes around and they like buy a bunch of...
I'm speaking for the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes have rights too,
You speaking for the mosquitoes?
Yes.
You're speaking for the mosquitoes?
Yes. I'm speaking for the mosquitoes who go and sting you.
So there was a study done on mosquitoes, right? So like if we just exterminate all the mosquitoes on Earth, like what would be the environmental impact?
It'd be bad for us.
It wouldn't be bad for us actually. Most of the things that eat mosquitoes will quickly find another source of food. Right? Mosquitoes have a net negative impact on the human race and the world in general. They spread disease to us. They spread disease to other animals, right?
Tito, but what
they ain't that good of a source of nutrients.
Tito, what I'm saying is, a being, whether it's a company or a human or an animal, self-preservation instinct should not be looked or frowned upon.
Yeah, definitely. What? Because I'm talking from the mass of people. Okay, which one is more important?
Mm-hmm.
More people or less people? Like there's like a trolley problem, right? Trolley come in.
It depends. If on one side there's 4 pedophiles and on one side there's one guy who's poor, I'll take the 4 pedophiles and have the train run over them. Save the poor guy. Maybe he can become rich in the future. Yeah,
but one thing about rich people is they be pedophiles a lot of the time. So that one way, probably a pedophile, and the 4 people is the poor people. That's what you don't understand.
But he's not one yet.
No. What?
But he's not one yet.
Something came out like today that like the CIA like released documents, right? That they covered up like a pedophilia.
Jeffrey Epstein thing?
No, not Jeffrey Epstein.
There's another one?
Yeah, that's like a different thing. Like someone in the CIA like was
there's a lot of them.
Was like a pedophile.
Okay, let's just say he might become
and they covered it. They covered it up for them.
Let's just say that guy might become a doctor.
You mean the one guy?
Yeah, the one guy.
No. In the realistic scenario of the 4 people versus that one person, is the flipped scenario. That's what I'm saying. This is the realistic scenario.
No,
that one person is significantly worse than those 4 people.
Really? Because he could be rich.
No, because of the way in which he becomes rich. Like say like Elon Musk.
That's a possibility. That is not fixed yet. We already know the 4 niggas should be dead.
No. I'm not trying to say like. What do you mean we know these 4 niggas should be dead? What? What are you trying to say?
Okay, I already told you the classification of the 4 niggas, right?
No, but that's not realistic.
Huh?
That's not realistic.
What do you mean it's not realistic?
Because we talking about like...
Tito, I tie you up, put you in front of a train track with a switch, and then I tie 4 pedos up, I put them on a train track, beat them niggas up until they're unconscious. They're convicted ones too. So you know for sure they did it. And then I take 1 homeless guy and I put him in a train track. Who are you switching it to?
What?
The train got to go somewhere.
This isn't relevant to like what we were talking about. Obviously, I'm probably gonna send it for the pedophile people. Obviously, right? Depend but you mean some more complex than that.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes the masses or the majority should be the one killed.
What are you talking about, Charles? What are you talking about? Okay.
Let's say you have 400 Nazis going against 50 Jews. Who do you want to win this fight? Who do you want to win the fight?
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying, sometimes the majority or the mass is not in the right.
There was never a time in Germany when their approval rating was over 36%. So the mass of people were always against that.
But why were they snitching on the Jews?
Because various reasons. Because they there's this is 36% of people who being bad.
You cannot say you're against and name only when it's when it's unknown and they don't know your face. You gotta be against it with your real face.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying the people who were against the Nazis that were saying that they disapprove of the Nazis, they shouldn't be only saying it in polls. They should have also been saying it on the streets.
Okay, they were saying on the streets.
Not loud enough.
Yes, they were very loud enough, and they killed all of them. They killed what? The history of them.
Okay, listen.
No, the history of Nazis is the history of killing a lot of people.
What you're saying,
who disagree with
what you're saying is
so people were on the streets.
What you're saying is, out of 100 people, 70 of them, for the most part, were saying no to the Nazis, right?
Yes.
70 versus 30, that's how like a clean majority can beat up the minority.
The 30 was a lot of the 30 was like people who like own businesses, right? Because the initial like way how like Hitler and Mussolini like gained power.
All I'm saying is,
like partnering up with like the corporate interests, right?
What I'm saying, like,
so they have all the money, they have all the power. So this isn't a balance.
Listen. What I'm saying is, action speaks louder than words.
But
no matter how loud you fucking are, until you start acting, it does not matter.
I'm trying to tell you there's a difference between like in the capacity to act.
Okay,
right? Then
your words mean shit.
What you talking? If there's 100 people
in a row, if you have no capacity to change, shut the fuck up.
What are you talking about? How is that a real thing? Okay.
If you can't change anything, why the fuck are you speaking?
Because
unless you're speaking to somebody who can change something, or somebody who's willing to change,
okay, people
shut the fuck up.
What? The people were trying to act and they killed them. So you just want them to be like, oh, you killed all those people. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'll stop trying. My bad. You can keep going. Just keep spreading.
No, I'm saying you start acting or shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they did start acting and they killed them.
Then they stopped and they were just talking.
And then other people were like, okay, we should act as well. And then that's World War II.
We were already in World War II at that point.
What?
We were already in World War II at that point.
No. Like the Nazis gaining power was like at least like 20-year process. Yeah. And World War II was like a mid-1930s thing.
Like, I'm talking about like the tipping point where they're just like going ham on the Jews. and the Jews were hiding and shit. That's the point I'm talking about.
You talking about like the end, but we talking about how it started.
No.
And even at the end, they was fighting. They was fighting them.
Listen,
they was always fighting them.
It started for the simple reason is a majority believe them to be right because listen,
a majority did not believe them to be right.
Listen. The fascists didn't come as fascists, you know. They didn't come with all the hammer and terror and the killing. That's not how they were doing it.
They did come with the hammer, terror, and killing.
They were doing it. Listen, they were doing it in the background. They were doing it in the forefront.
They were doing it in the forefront. I'm telling you. The black, what's it, the black shirts? The black shirts, right? Mussolini people, right? The way how they gained the power was defending corporate interests and killing all the strikers, the rioters, the communists, right? All the laborers who wanted like better like things for themselves, right? That's how they gain power. That's how they gain money. That's how they gain influence.
Why didn't they fight
through
back?
Killing people.
Why didn't they fight back?
Huh? They did fight back, and they killed them. I don't know. You're going in circles, Charles. You're going in circles.
My point is, why didn't they win?
They did win. We did win. The Nazis aren't here anymore, Charles. Nazi Germany isn't a thing anymore.
No. Listen.
Oh my God.
You're talking about the war. I'm talking about the battles of the war.
Yes.
The Nazis lost the war. But my question is, why did they have to win so many battles?
They won the battles in Germany because the people who had the most power were the capitalists in Germany, and they sided with the Nazis. No, not even they sided with Nazis. They were the Nazis. Okay? Like, that is why they have more power. Like, if there's 100 people,
I'm still trying to figure out why.
If there's 100 people and 2 of them have tanks, the 2 people with tanks will win.
I'm still trying to
telling you, bro.
I'm still trying to figure out why do you think people with extreme amount of money and power are most likely evil?
Because the examples in real life where people have a lot of money and power, the way how they've gotten it has usually been through evil methods. Jeff Bezos, right? A lot of like very near slave labor going on. Not only in the Amazon factories, but on those like farms. Because like the way how businesses work is you buy up like the whole like distribution chain, right? That's how it works, right? That distribution chain is rife with abuse of human beings. Okay, you know the highest suicide rate for workers.
What?
It is the farmers, the agricultural people. Right?
Damn, son.
You know who owns a lot of agriculture?
Jeff
Bezos, Bill Gates, etc., Walmart, whatever. Right? Some of the richest things in the world.
Bro, I'm kind of...
So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
December 2nd. Wait, today's the... December... Oh, shh!
What?
Today's December 2nd.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How you doing?
Wait, what?
Holy shit.
Are we missing something?
Yes, we are missing something.
Are you supposed to be somewhere?
Huh?
Are you supposed to be somewhere?
Most likely, definitely. Anyway, Tito, please explain to me, one last time, why do you hate rich people, man? What have they done to you?
I just explained. Okay.
Did they touch you anywhere as a kid?
What? They definitely woulda. They definitely woulda. What? I just saying, bro. I don't hate rich people in general, but I just saying like the way how they got wealth is usually in a bad way. Very usually in a bad way. Almost 99% in a bad way.
I don't believe so to be true, but...
Give me an example.
Me, when I'm rich, I'm probably not going to do... Actually, I might do some evil shit.
I just say, maybe you're a billionaire, if you $100,000, get $100,000, whatever.
So, Tito, are you going to hate me when I'm rich?
I don't hate any... I don't hate Jeff Bezos or like Elon Musk or whatever. Because it's not... Like, if you chop off their head, if you chop off the 100... like richest people had like in the world, right? The problem's still gonna exist, right? You have to change the system entirely. So yeah, I don't hate them individually because they just acting within their class interests.
Their class interests.
Yeah, and the class interest just happens to be against the majority of people in the human race. Yeah. So
that's sad.
That is sad. Wow.
Man, she's gonna hate me for this one.
Wow.
Anyway,
supposed to be at Lhasa?
No, Lhasa is canceled because of the bash thing, and I gotta.
Oh yeah. Wait, so I'm still saying something about the bash. Nasa saying something about
Yeah, she did. That's why I gotta talk to her.
Oh.
Because I think I might be DJing.
Oh. Did it already start?
No, I got an hour, but I got class in an hour. Haha. Overbooking myself like I do and like an idiot.
Oh. So you're stupid.
Nah, shut the fuck up, nigga.
So you're stupid. It's okay, baby.
Anyway, we're gonna be ending the podcast right here. So thank you all for watching. My name's been Orion_New Style, and this has been a mini podcast because we've been going shorter than we should. The middle one is not recording anymore. So good to know that we have decided working with audio. Anyway, thank you for watching the Morning Show podcast, the short edition version that I probably will be putting out before the longer version. So thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do you like rich people? Do you hate rich people? I don't know. Put it in the comments.
I thought that's not how I framed it.
Are you a communist scum, a fascist bastard, or a capitalist pig? Which one are you? Drop the question in the comments, because all of them are hated by everybody. Because if you are a communist, people think you're stupid. If you're a fascist, people think you're a Nazi, and no one like a Nazi. If you're a capitalist pig, people be like, oink, 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 eat the rich. So either way, you're not going to win. So drop it down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I've been your boy Ryan_New Style, and with me today I had... Titus. Anyway, folks, goodbye.
It's funny. It's funny.